Why does success always take so long? Is it bad luck? Or is there something we're missing? Today's story will reveal a hidden truth that could change the way you think about success forever. Welcome to Peak Story, where every story is a chance to change your life. If you love motivational and inspiring stories, subscribe now and join the journey. In a quiet European town, there lived a legendary watchmaker, Mr. Alaric Stone. His shop was small but famous. People traveled from far and wide to get their watches repaired by him. He wasn't just a craftsman, he was an artist. Every watch he worked on became a masterpiece, running with absolute perfection. One afternoon, a frustrated young man named Julian Hart stormed into the shop. His shoulders were slumped, his face filled with disappointment. "Mr. Stone, I don't understand," Julian said, exasperated. "I work hard, I try everything, but my life isn't changing. Why does success take so long?" Mr. Stone looked up from his work, smiled slightly, and gestured for Julian to sit. He picked up a half-assembled pocket watch from his workbench. "Tell me, Julian," he said, holding up the tiny gears, "do you know how a watch works?" Julian shook his head. "Not really. I just know it tells time." Mr. Stone chuckled. "That's what most people think. But look closely." He carefully placed one of the tiny gears inside the mechanism and twisted a miniature screwdriver with precision. A watch has hundreds of small parts. If even one gear is out of place, the entire system stops working. Success is the same. It is built with small, precise steps, not one giant leap. Julian leaned in, watching closely as Mr. Stone continued his work. His movements were slow, deliberate, and almost invisible to the untrained eye. "Most people quit because they don't see results fast enough," Mr. Stone continued. "But success is like this watch. You don't see time moving, yet everything inside is constantly in motion. One wrong move, and the whole thing falls apart." Julian sat back, deep in thought. He realized he had been expecting instant results. He wanted success to be immediate, effortless. But just like the watch, true success wasn't about speed. It was about consistency, precision, and patience. For the next few months, Julian changed his approach. Instead of chasing huge results, he focused on small, daily improvements. If he wanted to get stronger, he did just one push-up today, 2 tomorrow. If he wanted to learn a skill, he practiced just 5 extra minutes a day. It wasn't much, but it was consistent. Slowly, things began to shift. His habits became stronger, his efforts started compounding, and he saw real progress for the first time in his life. Months later, Julian returned to Mr. Stone's shop, standing taller, a quiet confidence in his eyes. He smiled and said, "You were right. The secret isn't about changing everything overnight. It's about changing something every single day." Mr. Stone nodded approvingly and handed Julian a newly finished pocket watch. "And now," he said with a smile, "you'll never waste another second." Moral of story: success isn't about how fast you move. It's about how consistently you move in the right direction. If this story inspired you, make sure to subscribe to Peak Story and hit the bell icon so you never miss another life-changing lesson.